What do you think about celery juice for healing? You know, celery juice would be fantastic. It's got great properties. It's got so many beautiful vitamins and minerals and those things. But the premises or the reason behind why it's recommended, especially in those protocols from medical medium, is it's one of the only things naturally that will help to build back up somebody's hydrochloric acid in their stomach. So it would help with digestion. And again, when your digestive system is functioning better, or digestion, it has a big impact on health. In saying that, the reason why that actually would help to recover that area of the body is the stomach lining or the stomach wall is surrounded by like a cell layer, and it's like a bicarbonate cell. And what actually happens in the body is it is actually really prone to get dehydrated. So if that layer gets dehydrated, you don't have such a big buffer between the stomach acid and the stomach kind of wall. And that's really dangerous, because obviously stomach acid can eat through a lot of things, and if it affected or was able to kind of you know, people would end up with ulcers or things like that. So what the body does to protect itself, especially if that area gets dehydrated and there's not such a, you know, buffer level between that, it will actually reduce someone's hydrochloric acid in their stomach as a protection mechanism. So the reason why that you know, celery juice would work is because it's hydrating that part of the body, which will then help to increase somebody's stomach acid, which then helps, you know, as a big thing in digestion. So, you know, it is great, especially if you were taking it. It would give you a lot of other important, you know, as I said before, vitamins and minerals and those things for healing. You could just do that with water though. You could be making sure that you're drinking at specific times. So if you actually drink 30 minutes before a meal, it helps to hydrate that cellular kind of buffer layer to the stomach, and it will help with re-regulating and having better you know, levels of stomach acid, which then helps with digestion. Don't drink on, you know, with food. Don't do that. It actually causes a lot of issues. It actually hinders digestion. So even something as simple as just drinking water at set times, especially even the fact that celery juice would also be almost like a bit of an electrolyte. It provides a lot of other things that help with hydration, cell renewal, cell repair, those kind of things. So, you know, even drinking a hydrolyte, you can even make your own. You can even put, like, I think it's a bit of lemon, a bit of salt and some honey, and even those kind of hydration drinks will kind of have an impact, especially if you're drinking them at the right times. So I do think celery juice is great, but that is the reason why it helps and why it's kind of, you know, pushing to do that. But the thing is, there's so much more to health than just obviously drinking, you know, celery juice, trying to re-regulate that stomach acid, and then in the hope that that helps with digestion. Because when somebody's stuck in, you know, deep survival stress state, which is, again, in the mini course, I talk about how that affects the body. You know, that affects somebody's digestive system. That actually, you know, you're not even in the right state for your body to digest things properly. So nothing is functioning correctly in the digestive system, and things start to ferment, they don't digest properly, and then you kind of have, you know, this knock-on effect of so many kind of issues as well. So celery juice is great, but you could just make sure you're drinking at those right times. Will have a huge effect on overall health as well, and that the stomach as well.